cardiac arrest. 176, you're going to get EMS 14. EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
What up, everybody? It's iCkEdMeL, late night session. I want to say rest in peace to Kim Porter and condolences to the family, especially the kids. So sad. 47 years old, passed away. They found her in her home. She had cardiac arrest. That means when your heart loses function and there's like an electrical malfunction, and you also become unconscious when it happens, from what I read. When I first heard this story, man, I thought that maybe there was some sort of like illicit substances involved. That's just my thought when I hear somebody at that age, that's pretty young, have that issue. They were saying she had flu-like symptoms for weeks, so they're probably going to push that flu vaccine. And also that she had like pneumonia for a while and she was struggling with it. TMZ reported literally that yesterday she contacted her doctor because she was not feeling any better at all. She was complaining of her symptoms. So it's sad, man. She was P. Diddy's ex. They have 3 kids together, twin girls, Jesse James and Delilah. They were born in 2006, and they had a son, Christian, in 1998. And she also had a son, Quincy Brown, from a previous relationship. I'll be sure. I don't know if it's Albie or AI sure. I think it's I'll be sure. I've heard that before. I'll be sure. By all accounts, very well-respected, loved woman. She was a model, an actress. A lot of people loved her. She, from what I see, was a really good mother too. And P. Diddy and her, they co-parented together. So really surprising. You know, I didn't know this lady much. This is my first time, I think, really hearing about her. The only thing I can think of, man, is, you know, coming from this and thinking about this woman and her family and the kids is, love your family, man. Love them, hold them tight, appreciate them, make amends, you know, because you never know when time's going to come. And I almost wonder, too, if she would have went to the hospital. You know, there's so little details on this, but I feel like if she would have been at the hospital, she probably would have got a lot more intensive care and, you know, around the clock watch. I wonder why, if she was feeling that bad for so long, why didn't she go to the hospital? Did they send her home? You know, a lot of times these hospitals, they'll send you home. I'm not sure if that's all it is, you know. And I don't mean any disrespect either with the whole my thought on illicit substances. It's just, I worked in the hospital for so many years. I'm in South Florida. It's all around us. So, you know, my mind a lot of times when I hear cardiac arrest or something like that, well, that's one of the first things that kind of pop into my head. But she didn't seem like a woman like that. A lot of people sometimes feel to take medications. You never know what's going on. But it seems like this seems to have stemmed from some sort of complications with pneumonia and the flu. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And Twitter, a lot of people on Twitter are upset. A lot of people are sad. People say they're crying. Rest in peace. Condolences, man. Love your family. I know there's people out there now that don't talk to their family, you know. And I'm glad that when my friend Kenny passed away from sickle cell, you know, I've spoken about this before. I'm glad that me and him made amends because we got into an argument one time. He was in the hospital. I still came to him even though we weren't seeing eye to eye. We both apologized to each other. You know, and I was there for his last moments, and we were able to make amends, and I have peace within myself, you know. And that's the kind of thing that you can kind of get from making amends sometimes. You know, some people you just can't. It doesn't seem like you can't make amends, but if you can, if you have the opportunity, I would say do it, man. Because when you lose somebody, when somebody passes, all those little arguments or all those little things or all those little moments and bickering seems so small. It's ridiculous. You look back and think like, wow. It was nothing, you know. So that's my thoughts. Late night. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Peace.
I see potential subscribers.